Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy CGOD back again in the garage today. You guys asked for it, so CGOD gonna deliver. We're gonna be working on the truck today. I got it all cleaned up because, believe it or not, this was like a pigsty a little bit ago. So we're gonna have to knock all the dust off of old girl. And today what we're gonna be doing, I got this 1/4" 2x2 angle iron, and we're essentially gonna be taking out this here cross member, and we're gonna be fitting the fuel cell in to where it's like permanent location. So yeah, guys, with that being said, we're gonna start off. We're gonna have to remove the fuel cell, and I'm gonna cut out that cross member, and then from there we'll be able to begin mocking it up, seeing where we're gonna be able to put this old girl. So yeah, with that being said, hopefully you guys enjoy this video. I'm gonna go ahead and start cleaning it up and removing that cross member, and I'll go ahead and bring you guys back. All right, boys, so we made quick work of that rear cross member. Pretty much I was gonna try to cut it out clean, but so I whipped out the plasma cutter and just cut it straight the fuck out. So as you can see, this is what our frame is looking like now. Just a gaping hole here. So I mean, yeah, so next step, now that we got this cut out, I'm gonna be using this 1/4" 2x2 angle iron. Our fuel cell here is 12" by 37. So I'm essentially gonna be making like a holder, you know, like a frame that'll go underneath of it. And what I wanna do is, I would like for it to sit as far back as possible. But I mean, as you can see, I may or may not retain that bottom bolt there. So we'll figure that out whenever we get there. But I plan on making the frame, and then I'm gonna fit it inside here, get it all squared up, and then I'm gonna actually cut the inside of the frame rail out and then weld in that 1/4" piece. Because I mean, as you can see, we are lacking cross members. So once we get that piece in there and welded in there, then we'll be able to test fit our tank and stuff like that. So once that's done, then I'll bring you guys back. So pretty much, obviously you just get this bad girl here, mark it 90 degrees or whatever, or 45 actually. So we'll go 12s, we'll have two 12" pieces and two 37" pieces. So I mean, pretty self-explanatory. Let me get to it and I'll bring you guys back once that stuff is done. And then I'll show you guys how I'm gonna put it inside the frame, all right? Yo, okay, so it's update time. I've been cutting and grinding away on these pieces of angle iron. So let me show you exactly like what it's gonna look like. So here we got our fuel cell, as you can see, and our angle iron is sitting there underneath of it. So I mean, as you can see, it's gonna sit in real nicely, boys. I still gotta cut this one up, and from there, then I'll mock it up like that as you see it again, and I'll probably tack it up, and then I'll remove the fuel cell and weld it all up, you know. But yeah, guys, so it's coming along. Let me finish that up, and I'll get it all tacked up, and then I'll bring you guys back so that I can weld it up. Alright, boys, so I figured I'd show you guys a little bit of the work that I've been doing thus far. So we got it all cut up, and I told you guys I'd bring you back after I done tacked it, but I've already kind of been laying beads on it, you know, can't help myself. So this is what it's looking like thus far. I mean, as you can see, it is a full piece now. So we have been laying some welds on it already. So I mean, yeah, I mean, you guys get the idea, you know. So yeah, what I'm gonna go ahead and do for you guys though is I'm gonna see if I can get us a little bit of some welding on the camera, all right? Just especially for you guys. And also, these are some big ass gaps because your boy had no idea what I was doing, you know, beginner fabricator or whatever. But that's beside the point. We're gonna weld it up, all right? Damn, this is a big boy gap right here, boys. Holy shit. Holy shit. Yeah, that was a fat gap, my guys. Either way, though, we'll hit a little bit of vertical down for you. So yeah, guys, check this out. This was a humongous gap. Hopefully you guys will be able to see it. There's literally at least a 1/4 inch gap on this one here. This one wasn't so much, so I mean, as you can see, that one came out looking nice and fresh. But yeah, so like I said, we're just having a little bit of fun, you know, just welding our stuff up. So now that this is all completed, next step is to set it inside of the truck frame and see what we want to do. I do want to cut out the floor and like make this 1/4 inch flush with the actual floor, because I need those little side pieces to sit on this frame rails essentially. So let me get to it. Let's get it. Alright guys, so I got the base all finalized. Well, not finalized in the truck, but by itself. I mocked it up in the truck. We need like about 1/4 inch or so to come down. So what I've done is I got it all squared up. You can see here, that's what it's going to look like in the truck frame. So I got it all squared up and I marked it. And what I'm going to do now is pull this out, and I'm going to cut the bottom of the frame to where this will be able to fluctuate in and out. And then from there, I'm going to set that old girl back in there with the mounts on the top of the frame rail. That way it'll be like the final height of which we're looking for, you know. So as you can see down here, well, kind of, I have it marked with a Sharpie all the way around. So I mean, I set it in there, squared it up, and it's marked on both sides. Kind of hard to see. So yeah, we're gonna cut small and then make the hole bigger to where this is kind of like similar to a press fit, you know, because if we can like push it in there and get it like snug where we want, it'd make life a lot easier than trying to mock it up in place like with a jack or something. So cross my fingers, that's what we're shooting for. But yeah guys, that's the beauty of fabrication. So I mean, this is how I wanted to do it. You may have a different mindset, a different method, whatever you want, simplicity, whatever it be, you can do it. Cut, weld, grind, make it happen, boys. We are doing it. I'll bring you guys back. Alright boys, so it worked out perfectly just how I imagined it in this big ass head of mine. Press fitted it in there with the hammer. It sits beautifully. We got our fuel cell sitting all the way down. So I mean, as you can see, this is going to be its final resting place. So like, this is what I'm talking about, guys, whenever I say press fit. So as you can see, like that is on there. Same with that side. Like it's like the base or whatever is not even welded in at all. It's all just beautiful press fit work by your boy CGOD, you know. So from here, I mean, it's as simple as tacking it up, pulling out the fuel cell, and welding it up, boys. All we got left to do. But this is where she's gonna sit. I still have to come up with an idea as for like bolting it down. So I'm thinking what I'm gonna do is get like a bolt or something and then just drill a hole in the side of this little this flat mount right here, and essentially it would just drop down onto like a stud, and then you just bolt over the top of it. But I do plan on putting like some type of cushioning around the base. That way it's not just aluminum on steel. So yeah guys, so this is where we're at so far. This is the new position for the fuel cell where it's actually going to sit. So I do plan on body dropping this truck 3 inch. And with that being said, I plan on raising the bed floor 8 inches. So let me find my measuring tape. Here we have it. So let's say this bad girl is going to be raised, the floor is going to be raised 8 inches. So as you can see here, we're barely going over into 7-inch area. So it's like, it's going to be about 1.25 inches higher than the floor. So with that being said, 1.25 inches, so that fuel neck there is going to stick out a good like 2 or 3 fucking inches. So that's bad engineering by your boy CGOD there. However, this is a beautiful tank made all by hand by my man Martin Fountain over at Soulless Innovations. So make sure to hit them up. The sticker is right here. However, you can't really see it. But yeah, hit them up, guys. This is going to take the stock fuel sending unit. However, I do plan on getting a new pump and little filter before I put it in. But yeah, boys, this is pretty much the final product of mounting your fuel cell into your 99 through 06 crew cab. So, I mean, as you can see, this cross member here is going to get taken out. And in this spot here is where the air tank is going to go. And then I'm going to mount the valves on the side, probably like right around that area. And I'll have, off the air tank, I'll have a line going to the valves for the passenger side. And then I'll have the driver's side valves mounted on this side. So, yeah, that's the plan here. Only thing left for me to do, like I said, is just tack it up and get to welding it in, guys. So, I mean, the reason why I went the way I did is because I wanted to run it with a little bit of overlap underneath. So it's kind of hard to see. I can't really see, but you can see that the mount or whatever kind of hangs down. So I'll be able to weld it there as well as on top, because we did remove the whole ass cross member that was right here. So to strengthen the frame, that's why we got 1/4 inch 2x2. So I mean, that's going to be structural also, you know. Whenever I remove this cross member, obviously we're going to have notch bars whenever that time comes, so that'll also help. And obviously we got that thick old John. So we're going to build something else to be able to house that tank right there. Because I mean, obviously, like I said, we only got 8 inch above the frame rails to be able to play with. So yeah, and like I said, the ground clearance on this is beautiful. So I mean, there ain't no way your boy's gonna scrape that ever. Won't even come close, you know. So no matter what, our fuel cell is 100% secure. Yeah, guys, feels good to be back in the garage doing fab stuff, let me tell you. It's a ball out here cutting and grinding. It's more work than you would think, though. 100%, way more work. A lot of cutting and grinding and fitting and beating with hammers, everything. So let me weld it in and I'll bring y'all back for the finished product before we end up this video, alright? Alright guys, so your boy's welding it in all solid now. I've already started to lay a few beads. I just wanted to share a little trick with you guys. So as you can see, this is my setup. I mean, obviously it's like out of position pretty much, but I was able to use this bucket to rest my elbow on. It's kind of hard to demonstrate, but either way, so this is pretty much what we're rocking with so far. So I mean, as you could see, like I said, it was press fitted in there, and then we've just been beating it up, boys. So I mean, hopefully you guys can see this. This is the type of work that CGOD be producing. Yeah, so I mean, it's gonna be in there pretty solid, like I said. So yeah, guys, just make it easier for you. The more comfortable you are, the better the welds will look, the better the final product will be, the stronger it'll be. Just in general, it's so much better. So yeah, let me go ahead and finish this up, guys, like I said, and then I'll bring you guys back to show you guys the final product. Alright? Alright guys, so this is pretty much going to be the end of this video. So let me show you what I did here. I put the fuel cell on, set it in place where I wanted it to go. You can kind of see here. I marked the center line, and I was going to do 1 inch out, but I ended up doing 1.5 inches just to make it easier to drill these holes. So pretty much I drilled the holes out to 3/8, and then I ran the bolt through, and I put washers and a nut and stuff on them, you know, and then I welded them on the inside, so the bolt heads are welded. So if my theories are correct, boys, this should work nicely. Let's try it. Okay. Okay, we got this side in. So as you can see, it's gonna look like that. Very nice. Got a stainless flat washer to hit it and a stainless lock nut. So I mean, it'll just barely make contact with the nylon, which is perfect, you know. Plus I don't think it's all the way down. So this side wanted to be a little bit difficult, but you know what? We got it also, boys. So yeah, we're nice and studded up. So as you can see, washer, lock nut. And it's just that easy, boys. We now have our fuel cell completed 100% in its final location with the mounting hardware. I still want to get a new fuel pump and filter, like I said. So before I put my sending unit and everything in here and fill it up with gas, I'm going to do that. And then, yeah, so that'll pretty much be a separate video, which is okay because I feel like this one has been quite a long video. But yeah, guys, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think down in the comments section. If this is a good idea, bad idea, I'm a shit fabricator, whatever you want to say, you know, let me know. But yeah, guys, like I said, this is just a regular person doing it in their garage with my own tools and stuff. So there you have it, boys. She's all completed. And she's real rigid too, boys. Don't think that she's weak at all. Damn, look at that shit. Y'all know who it is. Alright, guys, so with that being said, like I said, it's your boy CGOD. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you stayed this long in the video, please make sure to subscribe, hit that bell notification. That way you know every time we drop a new video, whether it be on that Vikla, on this body drop, on the whips that I be flipping. Hopefully have a lowrider soon too. So stay tuned, boys. I'll catch you in the next one. Deuces.